from the best-selling romantic novel.
Don't you think it's brave to love like that in this world? I think we should trace these letters.
You got him, Teresa.
Is she in bad shape?
No, neglected, underappreciated.
I know how she feels.
Doubt it.
You know, if I was about 150 years younger, you'd be in trouble, young lady.
Kevin Costner, Robin Wright Penn, and Paul Newman. Message in a Bottle. Look for it on video and DVD.
Mr. Beecham, did you kill that woman or not?
The New York Times calls true crime an involving thriller.
I don't send innocent men to the death house.
With clock-ticking suspense.
Give me something!
Man, what do you want from me?
Wickedly effective, says Roger Ebert. It's Clint Eastwood's finest hour.
I don't know whose head you're trying to save here. Beecham's or your own.
Goodbye, Daddy! Do you believe us?
Yes, I believe you.
True crime. Look for it on video and DVD.
She's sexy. She's irresistible.
I've been in love with Erica since we were kids.
She's perfect.
This is my last chance.
It'll never work.
I'm gonna stand under your window until you fall in love with me.
Felicity's Carrie Russell is Erica.
Sounds so much like erotica.
In the sexy new comedy that Roger Ebert calls enormously entertaining. 8 days a week. A love story so revealing, so inspiring, and so painfully frustrating.
But Peter, we're just friends.
Carrie Russell in a movie that proves every dork has his day.
Is that what I think it is?
8 days a week. Rated R. Look for it on video.
New Orleans, 1965. High school basketball was a religion, but there were two very separate churches.
Just one game, a true city championship.
You gotta go make things hard.
Emmy winners Andre Braugher, Rip Torn, and Ruby Dee star in a movie about what it takes to be a champion. Passing Glory.
They are the worst men in the West, running from justice. But they're about to end up in a place that wasn't meant for the living.
Is refuge like a place where you get a second chance?
What's the matter, son?
Kind of look like Jesse James.
Prepare for the shootout of the century.
Draw your gun! Go, go, go!
Sam Shepard, Eric Roberts, Brad Rowe, and Randy Quaid. Purgatory.
Since 1962, Adam Weber has been calling his parents' bomb shelter home. But now, he's ready to discover our world.
This is your first visit to La La Land.
My lucky stars, a Negro!
Wait, what? One champagne cocktail. I thought only hookers drink this.
Well, I know Mom sure likes them. Brendan Fraser, Alicia Silverstone.
What have you been doing?
I'm watching television in color.
Blast from the past. Rated PG-13.
This is DVD. And this is what happens when you watch DVD. It's a movie on a disc the size of a CD. The picture is twice as sharp as VHS. The sound is infinitely clearer. It looks and sounds like you're at the movies, but you can experience it at home. Not to mention, you can watch it in widescreen. Pick your language. Choose from features like director's notes, behind-the-scenes footage, trailers, and more. Watch a movie right on your computer. And rent or buy DVDs from these great Hollywood studios. DVD. See how good a movie at home can be. With over 2,000 titles to choose from, make sure you see your next movie on DVD.
Yeah.
I'm Ed Harris. Please give at your local video store and help turn one of America's 12 million hungry kids into a kid.
When you're smiling, when you're smiling, when you're smiling, when you're smiling, and the whole world smiles with you. And when you're laughing, oh, you're laughing. When the sun comes shining through. When you're crying.
1957 was a big year. The Russians put that Sputnik into outer space. The Dodgers played their last game at Ebbets Field to say goodbye to Brooklyn. That guy, he shot Frank Costello in the head and missed. And the Gallo brothers whacked Albert Anastasia in that barbershop in the Park Sheraton Hotel. It was total chaos. With Anastasia out of the way, Vito Genovese figures he's the big boss. But Carlo Gambino and Joe Bananas, they had other ideas. So they called a meeting. A big meeting. It was the first time the whole commission was ever going to meet face to face. Bosses and wise guys were coming in from all over the country, and all the New York families too. Maybe 50 bosses, the whole wise guy world, all coming to this little town upstate. My father went up there with Don Manetta and Tommy D, Fat Tommy. He was running the family at the time. I don't know what anybody was thinking, but some asshole thought it would be a good idea to have this meeting at Joe Barbara's farm, somewhere up in the country, nice and quiet.
Get away from the car. Come on. Want to be a fucking ribeye? Get away from the car!
Turns out the local cops were watching Joe Barbara like a fucking hawk, and some deputy sheriff notices all the traffic and calls the feds.
When you're laughing, you bring on the joy. Bring on the joy. Be happy. Be happy. You got a groove, my boy. When you're smiling, keep on smiling.
The meeting never even got started. The feds moved in, and bingo, the bosses, they moved out. My father and Dominic, they hid out in the field with some hay or corn, some kind of foliage, I don't know. Then along comes this farmer, so Dominic starts bullshitting the guy while my father hauls out this 44 cannon he used to carry and hijacks the goddamn tractor. The story is they drove it all the way back to Bensonhurst, but my father told me they only got as far as Poughkeepsie. Anyway, Carlo Gambino, he came out of a capital to the cab, boss of all bosses, and that was the last time this whole commission ever tried to meet. Until now. I don't know, I don't like it. What do we gotta have a meeting for? Let everybody else worry about their own business.